This is a doozy. After Kane, who scored the most lane goals and how many?
Tim.
Vass.
No, I was there. Most lane goals after Kane would have been Delhi, and I am going with 9.
Okay. I'll give you a point for Ali. I'll open up to anyone else who can guess the correct number of goals.
Ken? I'll say 7.
It was 11. Son had 9. Ericsson had 8. It was all over the board. The Cups really bolstered it for the other guys, but Ali was 11. So another point there for Tim, who gets 5. We have a tie.
Nice.
All right, bring it up with the 20s question.
I already did that. So I'm going to... wow, I guess I have to have a tiebreaker. All right, here's a tiebreaker for Vass and Ken. Vass and Tim for the win for the week. That's all you're going to get out of the extra point. So since we've already talked about 4-0 wins, in the Bournemouth game, we had 4 different players score goals. One was Kane, another was Son, the normal suspects, but 2 guys who don't normally get on the score sheet scored the other 2. Who were they?
Vass.
Tim.
Oh, Vass.
That was Dyer and Dembele.
Ooh.
No.
I am going with Dembele and Toby.
Oh, damn, it's still a tie. Dembele was right. It was the other one that was Janssen. Remember the yeah, 2 bites at the proverbial cherry. Oh, it's still a freaking tie. Okay.
I remembered it was Dembele's goal.
All right.
Yeah.
So now that I just took that severe beating, Tim,
it's still a tie. It's still a tie. We got to go to another question.
We just leave it as a tie this week. No bonuses.
No ties.
Tim
No
wants
ties
to
in
count the
trivia.
point. Yeah, no tie.
Okay.
All right.
Home gets, since this was a year ago today, the West Brom game, we won 4-0. Harry Kane got a hat-trick. Who scored the other goal?
Tim.
Vass.
And it was Sonny.
Vass.
Delhi.
Oh, God. It was a Macaulay goal.
Oh, for goodness sake. We're going to be all night.
Final question. We beat Arsenal on the 30th of April. What was the score?
Vass 2-0.
Vass 2-0. There we go. I had to make
There's
it
your
easy.
point.
Sorry, fellas. All right, Vass 6 points. Tim 5.
Sorry,
Sam,
Timmy.
Sam, how many points you get? Oh, none. And
He's got his usual number.
So after that severe beating,
I will give you what is, because I've got the next 2 weeks already nailed down.
Okay.
And the next one is just called records.
Wow.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah.
Do your homework. Records. Some of them may have
Unless
changed
you
since
don't
I
know
wrote
the
them
homework.
yesterday. I don't know. I'll have to double check.
Okay. Nice. Records. So after that beating, now is no better time than to go into the Southampton injury update from Tim right now. So, Timmy, what do you got?
Timmy, get out the Ben Gay. You know what time it is. Groin pull. Deep thigh bruise.
All right, looking ahead to the Southampton match, Charlie Austin still out injured with a hamstring injury he picked up right prior to our Boxing Day match. Maya Yoshida missed the weekend's match against Watford with a hamstring injury as well. That's one to keep an eye on. And then Nathan Redmond missed out against Watford. It was not due to injury. Pellegrino said it was tactical. Van Dijk, he also said was tactical. So maybe it's transfer related, maybe not. But Nathan Redmond missed out this past weekend. Looking at Tottenham's injuries, Winksy's dealing with an ankle injury. He had an injection this past Monday on January 8th. Has not trained with the team last week, but he may start again this week leading up to Southampton. Toby, there's no update. Still set for his February return. Or I guess it was the March return. And then Rose has been rehabbing the knee injury that he picked up. He's been away at St. George's Park doing that and will be there until Wednesday of this week. And they're hoping he can be available in the next few weeks, possibly as early as United, but hopefully at some point when that rough fixture run hits us.
Nice. Thanks, man. Appreciate the update. Kind of interested in the predictions for Southampton because there's a couple of little intangibles in play. So let's get into that. We're going to get into the Community Beer Company Mosaic IPA predictions. Timmy, we'll start with you. Southampton away at St. Mary's. What are your thoughts?
Southampton away, I'm going to go with 3-1.
3-1. Nice. Vass, what about you?
Yeah, Timmy stole my thunder. I was going to go for the same scoreline, actually, 3-1.
Okay. Simon?
Liverpool just took the lead.
They did.
So, looked at the form guide for this because, Southampton, we've kind of owned them the last few years, and their overall form is pretty crap. They've not won anything in the last 5. I looked at their home form. They've drawn 3 of their last. Their home form is 3, 4, and 5. So I think we go down there. We play our open style of attack, and we win handsomely 3-0.
I like that. Going from their match with the Hornets, Ward-Prowse scored both goals, and without Austin, I think that they're absolutely toothless. I'm actually kind of glad they drew this match because hopefully they won't fire their manager this week, and we have to go through this whole new manager shine and polish curse crap that we seem to run into a lot as Spurs. And I'm going to go with a drubbing. I think it's going to be 4-0. We'll be back on that account, even on the road. I think they're going to try to play. They can't sit back at home, and we're going to get the early goal and do exactly what we did yesterday. And I'd be, just as Everton was, shocked if they even get a shot on target. So we'll see what happens. Shout-outs and final thoughts. Chairs, anything?
No, I have nothing this week. So we'll see you next week.
Okay. Vass?
No, nothing from me, Ken.
Tim?
Final thoughts, George Kevin Nkudu got a sub appearance for Burnley yesterday. I think he'll actually get some good playing time there, and hopefully it'll make him a better player. Maybe he can contribute when he comes back, or he'll go on there on a permanent transfer. But hopefully that loan deal works out.
And my final shout-out is going to go to someone who's arguably a club legend, but definitely just absolutely fucking hysterical. Paul Gascoigne now has a verified Twitter account. So a lot of people, I've been following this account for a long time, and people did not know, was it him, was it not him, and he finally did get verified at Paul_Gascoigne8. Follow that Twitter page. He is absolutely hysterical. It's hilarious, some of the stuff that he puts up there. So my shout out goes to Gaza.
Nice one.
I love it. Timmy, got anything else? If not, get me out of here.
Nope, that will do it for us here at the Stars and Stripes. Thank you for tuning in, all you lily whites.
And for the rest of you lot, as always, be kind to one another, unless the other guy's wearing red.
Wankers.